Ole Pistolero, no helmets. Oh boy. Just like last time, I'll showcase a couple comments. This time it's just gonna be one, because it's kind of a big question. You know, it's not. I mean, it looks simple, but it's such like a broad question or something along those lines, where it's like it's not really something I can. I mean, I could type it up in a text box, but it's easier for me to just talk about it, you know? And hey, don't be disappointed if one video you don't see a comment or two, because I don't get a whole lot of activity on these videos, and that's just the way it is. So don't be disappointed if you don't see anything on here, you know? Don't be disappointed like, oh my god, he didn't show a comment, I'm so sad. You know, I understand, but I just don't get a whole lot of activity on these videos. If I was like most channels, I got comments every minute, or, you know, if I got 10 every minute, or 20 every hour, hey, I'd have stuff to work with. I'd never get bored, but because it's not like that, it's just the way it is. We just gotta deal with it. So let's see, anyway. So on to the question. Let's see, where was it? Who was the lucky soul to get showcased today? There he is. Let's see, by the way, and this was a reply, but that I should add. It was a reply to something. Let's see, what types of games do you play? I also have PS4, or a PS4, okay. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. Yeah, I could type it up in a text box. But do you want to read an essay? No, I doubt it. So I'd rather just talk about it. But Draz, I don't want to hear your voice. Oh, that's a lie. You want to hear this sexy voice. Don't lie to yourself. Anyway, what types of games do you play? Holy shit, that is such a broad question. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, maybe not broad, but it's like, it's so open-ended. You know, it's not like what types of first-person games do you play. It's like, it's so wide. It's out of the whole gaming... out of all the games out there, you know, it's like, damn, okay. So, I do like first-person games, which is why, you know, I often showcase games in first person. For example, this is one of them. Okay, let's see. And actually, you know what? Speaking of first-person shooters, Call of Duty World at War was really what got me into this. Okay, before then, I didn't give a flying damn about the FPS, you know, genre or scene or anything like that. I just didn't. But I remember, I think, my brother showed me one day, he was like, hey, check out this zombies mode on this game. And I was like, okay, I'll check it out. Because we'd always play split-screen multiplayer against each other, and I didn't really do too well because I didn't really care. I guess that was just the way that you know, how it worked compared to third-person shooters or, you know, anything else. So I didn't really care too much, I didn't do too well. Then he showed me the zombies thing, and I was checking out, I was like, wow, this is actually kind of fun. I guess I like the idea of co-op more than competition. But not only that, but the zombies thing itself was pretty fun as fuck. I enjoyed that. And I think if it wasn't for that, I would have gotten to the FPS scene maybe a whole lot later than I have now. You know, like I said, that's what really got me into these games. And that's what got me to buy other Call of Duties as well. And I've pretty much got every single one of them, unfortunately, even Ghosts. Ugh. Ugh. And then there's third-person games too, like, Uncharted. I played those a little bit. Then you have games like Last of Us from the same dev. And Naughty Dog games are incredible. I haven't been disappointed by those yet. I have yet to see one that pisses me off or disappoints or something. And then you have other games too. I like racing games. I like Need for Speed. I like Burnout Paradise especially. That's probably my favorite one. If I had to choose a racing game. Who do you like, simulation racing or arcade racing? Yeah, kind of in the mix. Okay, I like arcade action racing like Burnout. And I know Gran Turismo is not action, I get that, or arcade. But I do like games like that too. It's just, that one just feels kind of boring for me. It's hard to get into that. Maybe it's just the way the cars are handled or, you know, how they work or whatever. But I just can't get into those games. I tried. I just can't do it. I do like open world games such as this. This is one of them I like. And then what else? There's Watch Dogs. I mean, you know, I like the idea of being in Chicago because it's different. And hacking, but that's about it. I thought that game was a disappointment overall. Which was a shame because, you know, it had such incredible marketing, and then yet for some reason they spent so much money on marketing. Hey, boss, what? We forgot to spend some of our money on the game itself. So? We spent $300 million on marketing, but $2 million on the game itself. Oh. Well then, we better start cranking out that game's DLCs and patches so we can fix that shit. And then you have oh wait, I can't forget the Batman Arkham games. Oh my god. I will get Arkham Knight. Day one, okay? I even got Amazon day one shipping on that. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. And if you guys, if you guys think I'm flooding you with this game right now, you wait until Arkham Knight comes out. I'll be flooding your guys' fucking inbox with nothing but Arkham Knight stuff. You're gonna be pissed. In fact, you'll be begging me to come back to GTA. Like, stop doing this game. Come back to GTA, please. Let's see, what else? Is there anything else? Oh, I do like Mega Man games too. You know, those kind of 2D platform things. You know, actually, some 2D platformers are okay. You know, I know Oddworld is not really. If you're talking the new one, it's not really 2D anymore. It's more 3D, but it's still. It's a 2.5D if you want to think of it like that. Kind of a thing where you're playing on a flat, on a two-directional kind of play scale. You know, so I do like those games. I have Oddworld up. I have a. Let's see what else. There's other games too. Like I said, the Mega Man games are pretty solid. It's too bad they don't make more of those, and it's a shame. They'll remake Mega Man X1 all they want, but then when we want something new, well, what you want an X9? Well, fuck you. No, we ain't doing on the damn X9. Fuck you. I do like fighting games too. I mean, I do play those occasionally. Injustice is probably the favorite one for me because it's DC characters beating the shit out of each other. I enjoy that. Yeah, you know, some things it could have had things removed, whatever, but it's still fine. Mortal Kombat X, I have played that one a little bit, and I do like those games to some extent. You know, I don't know. I didn't really dig 9 too much, but X is pretty good. And actually, I have videos on it. I just need to upload them. And I probably won't get real heavy on it. You know, I'm not a fighting game expert, so it's not like I'll be there to talk about. Oh, I'm gonna talk about the move frames, the sets, the combos. You know, yeah, I'm not an expert on those. Street Fighter, I do occasionally play that too. It's kind of in the mix, you know. It's like I kind of like it, I kind of don't. I don't know. But anyway, that's it for that question, I think. Yeah, I do like Heavy Rain too. I know this. That's not a game. That's a movie. Oh no, it's a game. It just plays like a movie. A movie that you can change as you play. It's like, I really do like story-based games, and that's really why I buy a game. For the story. Okay, I don't care for multiplayer, I don't care for, you know, stuff like that. I just want the story. That's what sells it to me. That's why I bought Heavy Rain. It's because it had a really good story to it. It's sad, but it was a good story. I like it. And you could change the ending too, which is even better. You know, you might have person A get killed, but then person B survives, you know? Actually, hell, I can give spoilers on that. The game's old. You can have Jaden die. You can have Madison die. You can have Ethan die. You can have all of them die. You can even have Shelby die. Right? The killer. Whoops! Spoiler alert. No, hell no. There is no spoiler alert. Take that shit back. That game's old as fuck. Is there anything else I play worth mentioning? I think that's about it. Anyway, those are the kind of games I play. See how long that question took to answer? It took like damn near 7 minutes to go over. See, do you want to read 7 minutes of fucking text blocks and stuff like that? Hell no. Alright, that's why I made a video on it. I can actually talk about it. So that's it for that question. So, gee, I wonder who will be next on the next video. Woo! Right? And it's real simple, people. If you want your question showed, just ask me something. It don't matter. Now, obviously, don't get weird and ask me, you know, personal stuff. Don't go there, because I ain't gonna bother answering it. But if you want to ask me stuff like that, or if you want to, you know, about the games I play, or maybe what do you like about this, or what do you don't like about that, or who do you think is better at this, or who do you think is worse at that? You know, I don't mind answering questions like that. So, by all means, please ask. I will read it at some point, okay? Not never. It's just like that love letter a certain person wrote me, you know? I read it at some point, and it's beautiful. It just needed a rebuttal and conclusion, but it's beautiful other than that. I don't know why he put it as 4 different comments and not one big text block, because there is a great key on the keyboard called an enter or return key. You know, you make separate lines, right? So he could have did that, but oh well, don't matter. On a side note, I did see someone told me that Dom was live. But he did a face reveal. I'm not sure why, but he did. And I'm not gonna plaster his picture on my videos, but he did do a face reveal. It wasn't like a face cam or anything like that. It was just more of a. He had a gameplay running, and he put a picture of himself up on like the upper right or left corners of the screen. And I kind of expected him to look how he did. I expected him to be African American. I don't know why, I just did. But he kind of had a bit of a chunky face too. I mean, not like some people where they're like 600 pounds and you know how that kind of looks. No, not like that, but just more along the lines of like, just a bit chunky, maybe overweight and big build, who knows. He had a Raiders beanie on or something. So good for him for showing his face finally. I applaud you for that at least, but that's about it. Anything else? I'm trying to think of anything else. That's about it. And it was oh yeah, it was so weird in this video. He sounded so unenthusiastic. Like typically in his videos he sounds a little bit more excited, right? You've ever seen that? Because he starts his videos the same way, so that I instantly know how how that goes. He sounded so excited in his other stuff, but then in this one he seems to like disappointed, or like he didn't really want to make the video. He was more like kind of like me on some things. He was like, today we're just gonna talk about this. He sounded more along the lines like that. Like he sounded like he was kind of sad about something. It was really weird. But yeah, that's all I have to add for that. I don't have anything else to say. So I just can't wait for Arkham Knight. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to. Yeah, that's the only game I am looking forward to see. Is there anything else? Nope, that's it. That's the only game I'm looking forward to. After that, you guys are gonna get fucking flooded with Arkham Knight stuff, and then you'll be begging me for GTA stuff, and you'll be like, please release something, GTA. We're like, come on, man, don't leave us hanging. Your music subs deserve music. Deserve? Oh, calm down there. Calm down there. You don't deserve. Okay, anyway, so we're just gonna end that right there. So, that's it. So, till next time. Later. Later.